Hi everybody, Jim at Foker51 here. We're switching gears. We finished the Porsche 935, which I posted on our last video, and now we are switching to something else. And I've had this kit for a long time, and it is the 1/350 scale Tamiya Battleship Bismarck. I was very intimidated when I first got this kit, but like I had said before, my skills have gotten a little bit better, so we're going to start tackling this thing. So the last few days we have been working on the superstructure, which we drilled out all the windows, the portholes on the side. These are all drilled out. The square windows here, up inside the tower, part of the searchlight and the radar is in. So this here took some time to build. A lot of individual parts, a lot of levels, that's for sure. Here's the smokestack we're working on. I will have to work on getting the seams filled. I'm not going to go crazy on the seams because it's really hard to see with this phone, but if you can tell, there are a lot of raised panel lines. It's really hard to see on this. So I don't want to lose too much of the detail in it. And we just finished drilling out and sanding out the stack cover, which will go up at the top here. But anyway, there's a lot of the parts and stuff going on there. We picked up some craft paint. Again, I've had this kit for a long time, and when I was all gung-ho about it, I bought the Tamiya paint for it with the directions recommended, but unfortunately, sitting so long, it is really dried out, so we're going to try to resurrect it. If not, we picked up some craft paint. One in particular, if I can find it without going too crazy here. Okay, Folk Art. We're going to try this. This is Folk Art's Maroon. And yeah, Maroon, which almost looks like a hull red, which Tommy has. So we're going to see. The light really hurts it, but we're going to spray that over a black primer and see if it dulls it down some. We're going to use that on the hull. Speaking of the hull, it's sitting over in the workbench over here. And we haven't done any painting yet. We're just basically constructing. You could put batteries in it with a motor and put it in the bathtub and watch all your work sink to the bottom, but we're not going to do that. We did some Bondo work, spot putty on the back, because there are really bad seams where this section connects in for the engine shafts and to the supports. So we taped off all the area around it. This has been curing for a few days. We'll wet sand that down to get a nice seam or seamless fitting, and hopefully go from there. On another note, another project that's been hit or miss here and there we've been screwing with for some time now is this 57, and I swear this is going to be the last chrome job I'm going to do for a long time. But we've followed Chris Chapman's aluminum foil for the trim, so that's what we're going to try on this. So this car body here has been stripped four times. This thing has been stripped out and constantly redone, because you can never get the chrome to work right. We've tried bare metal foil, thought we had something good, and lifted the bare metal, put the bare metal foil out, trimmed the excess, lifted up, took the paint right off. And it sat for 4 days before we did that. So, Chris, we took your advice. We stripped it completely down to bare plastic, taped off all the chrome areas, so you can see the bare plastic there. So we taped off every chrome areas, all the strips, rocker panels I still haven't taken the tape off of yet. That's why it's still red. I sanded down the badges on the trunk and on the hood, because there's just no way I can get the chrome come on. I was lucky to get that with a Sharpie. That's a Sharpie marker there and there. The red is Craft Acrylic, Folk Art, Nephthol Crimson, which was a really nice red. My daughter actually helped me pick that out. The white in the back is Anita's Metallic White. Actually gives a real nice, almost like a pro look. I'm shooting this with my iPhone because I don't have a rewritable DVD for my video camera or small tripods, which I'm going to work on getting so I can make the videos a little bit better, and also the load in the computer better. This unloading it on the phone takes forever. Again, Sharpie the emblems on the back. 2 coats of Future on here. Unfortunately, I'm going to sand this down with extremely fine grit because if you look right there, you can see it looks like crap. So I figure real light sandpaper, I mean the slightest grit that I've got, I'm just going to go over this whole thing, lightly sand it down. And what happened was I was using my Posh siphon feed airbrush for this, and it just was globbing it on, and I had the burr pressure down to it. It was barely coming out, and it still came out like crap. So I took my old airbrush that I had and cleaned it up, and the one that I had left over I made specifically for Future. So this is going to be strictly for gloss coats. That's it. The other ones will be for regular painting. This is general purpose, mainly for the craft paint, for, you know, priming and large surface area, and then we'll go into smaller detail with this one, or also just general coverage with this one here. So, but that's where we're at, and I'm starting to collect quite a bit of craft paint. This is the hood that we're looking at for the 57. Put the scoop on it. Again, took out the hood emblem. This one actually looks pretty good as far as the shine goes. I don't think I'm going to mess with this too much because I was actually able to hit it with the gravity feed brush. So this one came out really, really good. We're not even going to touch this. So if anything, we'll put the hood on display and crap the car out in the trash. But hopefully not. The chrome. Chrome parts for the model kit. Again, I haven't bought the Aclad or Spastics Chrome because I just don't want to be pumping lacquer right now. Like I said, I've got a booth here. It's vents to the outside, which is nice, but still the lacquer going through I'm not too keen about. But now that the weather is kind of decent, we might move that outside and give it a shot. So, but this is Tester's Model Master Chrome Silver. I did over a black, gloss black base coat. Washed the grill, the semi-black bumpers on it, bumper stops. Chrome with, I gotta touch it up a little bit, but Tamiya clear red for the lights inside there. Again, it's not going to look chrome. I mean, you can't, you know, you'll never be able to get the actual chrome look unless you get into Alclad or Spastics, and I don't have the funds to send it off and have it dipped. I did the Chevy blue on with Tamiya clear blue in the middle. So we're just going to, it is what it is, and I mean, I'm happy with it. It came up pretty shiny. Good enough to go on a shelf. That's all that matters. It's not going to go in any contest. It's mine. And again, you know, if it's not shiny enough for some people, then I apologize now. The body, let's see here. The chassis, I should say. Nothing major. The wheels, thanks to CP over there with the acrylic pen. hell of a lot easier doing the lettering on these than the white walls. It's a lot of fun now. Before it was just it just cursed the hell out of it. So left the wheels chrome, the original chrome plating. We were able to cut them out really good. Engine, not a lot of detail on the motor. Did the flat black on the valve covers. Well, we chrome silvered the valve covers, then painted them with Tamiya flat black, and then I reversed washed the lettering so the Chevy, again my phone doesn't focus, but we reversed washed the black so the chrome would show through for the lettering on the valve covers. And again, that's an idea we got from the Gundam Shinaju with the shield and the gold. So that came out pretty good. So, but that's where we're at right now. And hopefully we can get the aluminum foil to go on good for the 57. Get this thing done and away from me. And again, I'm taking a break from trying chrome. I've never, it's the nemesis that I have as far as model building goes. And we're going to focus on the Tamiya 350 Bismarck. So we'll talk to you later.